Hello everyone, welcome back to the Single Parenting channel. This is a video series themed around experiences of raising a child alone. Today I want to share with you a very special yet challenging topic: how to explain your family situation to your child when you're a single parent. I understand that being a single parent comes with unique challenges every day. We take on the roles of both financial provider and caregiver while striving to give our children a happy and fulfilling childhood. Along this journey, talking to your child about your family situation isn't just a responsibility. It's also an opportunity to build trust and deepen the love between you and your child. In today's video, I will not only share my personal experiences, but also offer practical suggestions based on child psychology research and stories from other families. So stay with me until the end of the video. Part 1. Understanding your child's emotions. Children have an incredible sensitivity to emotions. Sometimes they may not be able to express their feelings in words, but instead show them through their eyes, gestures, or actions. For example, you might notice your child becoming quieter than usual after hearing their friends talk about their families. Or they may ask innocent questions like, "Why don't I have a mom-dad here like my friend A?" These questions can sometimes catch us off guard or leave us unsure of how to respond. But did you know? When your child asks such questions, it's a precious opportunity for us to understand their thoughts and feelings better. Take the time to listen, observe carefully, and try to see things from their perspective. For instance, one day my daughter Anna asked me, "Mom, why don't we live with Dad?" That question left me speechless for a moment. But instead of rushing to answer, I chose to hold her close and ask gently, "Can you tell me why you're asking that?" Anna shared that her classmates were all talking about their parents at school that day. This conversation helped me realize that her curiosity stemmed from a desire to fit in and a sense of being different in her environment. Understanding your child's emotions isn't just about listening to their words. It's about reading the unspoken signals too. Changes in their behavior, tone of voice, or facial expressions can reveal a lot. And when we truly listen, children feel safe enough to share even more. Part 2. Preparing yourself before talking to your child. Preparation is key before having a conversation with your child. It not only helps you stay calm, but also ensures that the discussion is smooth and effective. Take some time to think about the questions your child might ask and prepare your responses. This doesn't mean creating a rigid script, but rather building your confidence for the conversation. 1. Define your core message. Start by asking yourself, what is the most important thing you want your child to understand? For example, our family might be different, but it's filled with love. Once you identify this core message, all your responses can revolve around it. 2. Focus on positives. Instead of saying, "Our family is missing someone," emphasize, "Our family is full of love even though it's different from others." 3. Practice answering sensitive questions. Think about difficult questions like, "Do you feel sad?" or "Are we really a family?" Practice your responses in front of a mirror or with a trusted friend. This will make you more comfortable when facing such questions in real life. Psychologist Dr. Mary Collins once said, "A meaningful conversation with a child doesn't start with speaking. It starts with understanding that every word should come from love and sincerity. Always let love guide your words." Part 3. Explaining in an age-appropriate way. When talking to your child, the most important thing is to tailor your explanation to their age. Remember, the goal is not only to help your child understand, but also to make them feel safe and loved. 1. Children under 5 years old. At this age, kids are curious but cannot grasp abstract concepts. Provide simple answers focusing on love. For example, if your child asks, "Where's Dad?" you can say, "Dad doesn't live with us, but Mom is always here with you, and I love you so much." You can also use visuals or stories to explain. For instance, some families are like stars in the sky, each shining in its own special way. 2. Children aged 6 to 10. At this stage, kids become more aware of differences among families. You can provide a bit more explanation while maintaining positivity. For example, every family has its own way of living. Our family might be small, but we always love and care for each other. That's what matters most. 3. Preteens and teens, 11 and older. Teenagers often need honesty and logic. You can explain your family situation in more detail, but avoid placing blame or making statements that create pressure. For example, "I've done my best to make our family happy. While our family may not look like others, that doesn't change how much I love you." By adapting your approach to your child's age and needs, you can create a conversation that fosters understanding, security, and love. Part 4. Building positivity and pride in your family. In the journey of raising a child, especially as a single parent, it's important not only to explain your family situation, but also to help your child feel proud of their family. Children tend to view their family through the lens of how we talk about and feel about it. If you speak about your family with positivity and optimism, your child will learn to embrace and take pride in their situation instead of feeling different or inadequate. 1. Emphasize the value of family. Help your child understand that family isn't defined by the number of members, but by the love, care, and support shared. You could say, "Our family is special because we always stand by each other, no matter what happens." Engage in fun family activities like creating a photo album, keeping a family journal, or sharing stories of overcoming challenges together. 2. Talk about diverse families in society. Show your child that every family is unique by sharing stories about different family structures, such as grandparents raising grandchildren, families with adopted children, or families living apart but still loving each other deeply. 3. Create unique family traditions. Build special traditions that are unique to your family, such as Sunday pizza night, family movie night, or joke-telling day. These traditions will become cherished memories and strengthen your child's sense of belonging. Example, I remember a time when my son David felt sad and said, "Mom, why isn't our family like Barron's?" I didn't know how to respond at first. Instead of trying to explain, I asked him, "What do you think makes our family special?" David replied, "We always play chess together every evening." That moment made me realize that it's the small, meaningful moments that make our family unique in his eyes. Part 5. Answering difficult questions. Children, regardless of their age, can ask challenging questions that might leave you unsure how to respond. Remember, these questions stem from curiosity and a desire for understanding, not judgment or blame. When addressing difficult questions, your answers don't need to be perfect, but should be honest and empathetic. Respond sincerely, and don't hesitate to admit if you don't have all the answers. 1. Why don't mom, dad live with us? Sweetheart, sometimes in life, adults make decisions that they believe will bring more happiness to everyone. Even though mom and dad don't live together, we both love you very much. The most important thing is that you always have mom, dad by your side. Emphasize that this decision is not the child's fault. For example, this decision has nothing to do with you. You haven't done anything wrong. 2. Does mom, dad feel sad without the other around? Sometimes I do feel a little sad, but having you here makes me feel strong and happy. You are the most wonderful part of my life. Be honest about your emotions, but ensure your child doesn't feel burdened. Children need to know you are content and managing well in your current life. 3. Are we still a family? Oh, of course, my love. Family isn't about how many people are in it, but about the love and care we share. Our family is special because we always love and support each other. Part 6. The importance of listening to your child. In any conversation, listening is just as important as explaining. When you listen attentively, you not only gain a better understanding of your child's thoughts and feelings, but also make them feel valued and loved. 1. Listen beyond words. Pay attention to your child's body language and facial expressions. Children often express their emotions through small actions, like lowering their head, avoiding eye contact, or crossing their arms. 2. Respond thoughtfully. Use responses like, "I understand what you're saying," or "This seems to be bothering you, doesn't it?" to encourage your child to share more. 3. Don't interrupt. Let your child finish their thoughts before offering advice or comments. This shows them that their thoughts and feelings are respected. Example, one day my daughter Mila said, "Mom, I don't like it when my friends tease me about our family." Instead of quickly reassuring her that everything would be fine, I asked, "How does it make you feel when they say that?" Mila opened up about feeling sad and not wanting to go to school. That conversation taught me that listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about empathizing with your child's emotions. Part 7. Helping your child build healthy relationships with both parents. In a single-parent household, fostering a healthy relationship between your child and the other parent is vital. It not only gives your child a sense of security, but also teaches them to value relationships in life. 1. Encourage communication. If circumstances allow, encourage your child to regularly call, write letters, or meet the other parent. This helps them feel connected and reduces any sense of loss. 2. Avoid speaking negatively about the other parent. Regardless of personal conflicts, refrain from saying anything negative about the other parent in front of your child. They should feel free to love both parents without guilt. 3. Create positive shared memories. If possible, organize joint activities, such as attending your child's birthday party or parent-teacher meetings together. This shows your child that, despite family challenges, love and support still exist. Part 8. Facing your own emotions. Before helping your child understand the family situation, it's essential to confront and accept your own emotions. Being a single parent isn't always easy. There may be days when you feel lonely, worry about the future, or feel guilty for not providing a complete family. But remember, what truly matters is not how you feel in those moments, but how you overcome them and continue moving forward. 1. Acknowledge and accept your feelings. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? Write down your emotions in a journal or share them with a trusted friend. This helps you release and process your feelings more objectively. 2. Seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or join single-parent support groups. Talking to others who share similar experiences can make you feel less alone and more motivated. 3. Forgive yourself. Nobody is perfect. If you feel guilty about the past, remind yourself that you're doing your best for your child. That effort alone is incredible. Example, one day after a long and stressful workday, I snapped when my son innocently asked, "Mom, are you tired?" I accidentally raised my voice saying, "Stop asking me that." I immediately saw the sadness on his face as he walked away. That night, I reflected on my reaction and realized my frustration wasn't his fault. I sat down with him, apologized, and reassured him. It was a reminder to myself that it's okay to not be perfect sometimes. What's important is recognizing our mistakes and making things right. Part 9. Teaching your child about the value of family diversity. In today's world, the concept of family has evolved significantly. Beyond the traditional structure of parents and children, there are single-parent families, same-sex parent families, adoptive families, and many others. Teaching your child about the diversity of family structures helps them feel confident about their own situation while fostering respect and appreciation for differences around them. 1. Read books and watch movies about diverse families. Choose books or movies that highlight different types of families. For instance, And Tango Makes Three is a heartwarming story about a same-sex penguin couple raising a chick. 2. Host discussions. Have conversations with your child about the families they know. Ask questions like, "Do you know any families that are like ours? What's interesting about them?" This helps your child see that every family is unique in its own way. 3. Engage with the community. If possible, attend events or join support groups for single-parent families. Meeting peers from similar situations can help your child feel understood and accepted. Example, my daughter once participated in a school activity where children introduced their families. Initially, she felt nervous because she thought our family was different. But after the event, she came home and said, "Mom, Sadie's family is just her grandma raising her. Every family has its own story." That moment filled me with joy because she learned to value diversity. Part 10. Building a strong bond between parent and child. In single-parent families, the absence of another adult can sometimes feel significant, but it doesn't mean the bond between parent and child has to be weaker. On the contrary, this can be an opportunity to create a deeper and more meaningful connection. 1. Spend quality time together. No matter how busy you are, dedicate at least 30 minutes daily to spend undistracted time with your child. You can play games, read books, or simply have a heartfelt conversation. 2. Involve your child in family decisions. Let your child have a say in small decisions, such as choosing a meal or deciding where to go for a weekend outing. This makes them feel valued and an integral part of the family. 3. Share emotions and personal stories. Tell your child stories about your childhood or challenges you've overcome. This not only strengthens your bond, but also teaches resilience and perspective. Example: every evening, my son and I write in our family journal together. We jot down things that made us happy during the day and read them aloud to each other. This habit not only helps me understand him better, but also allows us to share meaningful moments and strengthen our connection. Part 11. The importance of teaching gratitude. In any circumstance, gratitude is a core value that helps children grow positively. For single-parent families, teaching children to appreciate what they have reinforces the idea that happiness isn't about circumstances, but about how we view life. 1. Practice daily gratitude. Take a moment each day with your child to list 3 things they feel grateful for. These can be simple, like, "Mom made a delicious meal today," or "I had fun playing with my friends." 2. Show appreciation to others. Teach your child to thank grandparents, teachers, or anyone who helps them. Encourage writing thank you cards or expressing gratitude directly. 3. Engage in charity. Participate in charitable activities or help those in need. This experience helps children appreciate what they have and develop empathy. Part 12. Ending with a positive message. Dear friend, I know that being a single parent can sometimes feel like walking a challenging path. You face tough decisions, sleepless nights, and worries about your child's future. But take a moment to pause and look around you. You are doing something extraordinary that not everyone has the strength to do. Every day, you give your best to bring love and happiness to your child's life, and that alone makes you a hero in their eyes. Remember, family isn't defined by what we lack, but by what we have: love, care, and precious moments together. Every smile from your child and every warm hug is proof that you are creating a wonderful family, no matter the circumstances. Above all, know that you are not alone in this journey. There are millions of single parents out there giving their all to raise their children with love and resilience. The Single Parenting Channel isn't just a space for me to share my experiences. It's a place for us to build a strong community where every single parent can find support, encouragement, and inspiration. Feel free to leave a comment below, share your story, or anything you'd like to express. Your voice not only helps me improve my content, but also inspires me to continue supporting you. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button to let me know my words resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Single Parenting Channel to stay updated on my latest videos. And if you know someone else navigating the journey of single parenthood, share this video with them. Sometimes, a single story or a few words can make a world of difference. This journey may not be easy, but together we can make anything possible. Let single parenting be your second home, a place where you are always heard and supported. Lastly, remember, you don't need to be a perfect parent to raise a happy child. Your love is the most important thing, and you're doing an amazing job. Thank you for spending time with me today and listening to these thoughts. I wish you and your little family a life full of joy, health, and love. See you in the next video on the Single Parenting Channel. Remember, you are never alone on this journey. Goodbye and stay strong. Thank you so much.